God, I love that.
I
right?
want music like that for me.
Wrong, wrong. You're going to keep with the elevator music and the whiteness of it all. But you said something during the break that was very poignant and profound. I will share a piece of my final thought with you. Please say that.
Okay, one of the reasons people stay in relationships with narcissists or stay in jobs that they can't stand or stay with a lemon car that they can't let go of is they can't believe and accept that they're not going to get anything back from everything they put into us. So they can't accept that that they can't let go of a future that is never going to happen, and they just keep and hope is not a strategy.
Wow, wow. I love that. I love that, but it still kind of illustrates my point about people are in it for self-interest. And for me, personally, listen, NPD characteristics and traits, abusive cycle, alienation, always and never statements, anger, baiting, blaming, bullying, cheating, denial, disassociation, domestic theft, emotional blackmail, sense of entitlement, false accusation, favoritism, fortuitous litigation, gaslighting, grooming, harassment, hovers and hovering, impulsiveness, imposed isolation, intimidation, invalidation, lack of conscious, lack of objective object consistency, magical thinking, listen to that, neglect, normalizing, no-win scenarios, objectification, parental alienation syndrome, pathological lying, proxy recruitment, raging, violence and impulsive aggression, sabotage, scapegoat. Listen, it goes on and on and on and on. It sounds like just a myriad of definitions that describes the human condition. To me, everyone is like this. We live in a culture, to some degree, whether you like it or not, to some degree, everyone has these things going on in their life. And we live in a culture that actually grooms us to be this way. You can't be raised in a poisonous society and think that some of that poison ain't gonna get into you. It's how we are. And for some of us to step aside and say things like, they have it worse than us, so they have a disease now, and they need treatment. To me, that's the problem. The society in and of itself is sick. I always make this quote from my favorite philosopher, J. Krishnamurti. It is no measure of health to be fully integrated into a sick society. So what we're doing now, according to a sick society's definition, is assimilating to what is considered normal. There is no normal in sickness. It's the sick calling the sicker, ill, right? We're all sick. And at the end of the day, you can't turn the human condition into a disease unless we all have it. And if we all have it and then there's no cure, we should find a way, right? There's no cure, right? So we should find a way to try to just say, okay, accept who we are as human beings, as opposed to labeling. I see some people that are in the motivational speaking zone that says, be around people who are like you, right? Be around people who have the same goals as you, right? First off, if you've attracted a sick motherfucker, chances are you might be sick or you wouldn't have attracted him in the first place. My big mama used to say, you wouldn't be in an accident if you weren't there. So guess what? If you're attracting this, you must be this. You can't bring something into your sphere, into your being, if you're not that inherently. So again, it's a scapegoating that goes back to entitlement. I don't deserve this. How did this happen to me? Because you're you. Those are my final thoughts. You better remember, relationship is the university of you. And until you accept the reflections that manifest to you as curriculum, you're going to keep taking them classes over and over again. That's what I got to say on it. Now.